What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, Mukala Kabongo, and once again, I'm bringing you another edition of Athletes Corner, and this time we were joined by the Lynn Tech Lady Tigers basketball team, who are coming off a 14-7 season, a season in which they made the state tournament once again, got a preliminary round win over Upper Cape on the road. That game was played all the way in Cape Cod, so they had to travel 2-3 hours to Cape Cod to play that game against a pretty good team. They got the win. We talked about that. We talked about the Lady Tigers having 3 all-league players this past season, and then we look forward to next season. So check this Athletes Corner out, and I hope you enjoy it. Hello and welcome to another edition of Athletes Corner, and today I am joined by the Lynn Tech Lady Tigers. How is everyone doing? Good. We gotta get some on-camera nerves out of them, but before we start, everyone gotta introduce themselves. Mine is Coach over here because I think Coach forgot her name. So players, introduce yourselves.
I'm Allison.
Last name too.
I'm Allison Morales. I'm Aaliyah Valquez.
I'm Angelise Bingham.
You forgot your name?
Oh my goodness.
Sanchez.
I'm Melina Williams.
I'm Kayla Rivera.
And I'm Camila Rufino Santos.
Cassidy Caleb.
Cassidy remembered her name. and we have Coach Caitlin here. Coach, how are you?
I'm great.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Heck of a season your ladies had this year, huh?
We did.
Just overall, when you just sit back and look at everything the team accomplished, just how happy were you with the product that the team that you put out this season?
Yeah, I was super proud of them all season long. I mean, they bought into our system, defense first, and we put it all together. And when it mattered most, we performed.
Yeah, and it's kind of been a build-up, getting to this point where the ladies can, make a run at a state championship, get a taste of getting a state tournament win, just all the good stuff that comes with the process of basketball. Just in this process, the last several years, how's it just been for you, seeing you've been coaching for a while with the team, just like the progress the program is starting to make?
Yeah, so I think years back we built what we wanted our again defense first mentality to be, and we worked on it. And then the past 3 years or so, we've really been starting to get some players that have been working on in the off season. We've had some tournament bids the past few years, and I felt like we really, Coach and I both thought that this was the year that we had a chance to really get that tournament win. So we were super proud that we were able to do that.
Yeah, and it wasn't easy too, because you had to travel 2-3. I don't know how. What was it? 3 hours?
It was 2 hours. Yeah.
You had to drive 2 hours, and that's just not. When you drive 2 hours and then you got to get yourself rejuvenated for a game, that's not an easy thing to do. But they came in there prepared, and probably not a lot of people probably thought they were going to win that game just for the travel's sake. But how was it? How were you ladies able to pull that one off?
Yeah, so I think we're used to traveling. I mean, the past couple of years we've had some pretty long drives. We like the adversity, and the girls were ready for it. We got there nice and early, and we got loose, and I think we just like to prove people wrong. I don't think that people expect a whole ton from us, so we wanted to go out and show people what we're made of.
Was it like the feeling what you expected, just the way they played in that game, and how they competed, and how they were just able to execute the game plan? Yeah,
for sure. And we had a different game plan, so we watched a lot of film on them ahead of time. We knew that they had 2 big players that we needed to stop, so we switched off our full court man press, and we played a triangle and 2. Our senior Leah killed it that game, of course, and stopped their best player. And then Camilla and JB worked hard on the other players, and then we locked in our triangle, and it was nice.
Yeah. Let me get to the players. We're gonna start off with Allison. Had stuff in the stat sheet this year. A lot of big games with just you get 30 points, you get 12 rebounds, you get 5 blocks, you get 3 steals. Coming into the season, what was kind of your goals that you set for this season, that you were able to have this productive season?
Can you repeat that question?
Well, your goals coming into the season, how did they translate to the court? How were you able to make them come to life?
My NCAA work. Yeah. Working off season, and
who'd you work with?
Able to
Who'd you work with in the off season?
By myself.
By yourself? That's good. That's good. What do you think was kind of your best game that really stood out that you in your eyes?
Probably Nashoba.
Why was that?
I think defensively and offensively it was a good game for all of us.
Definitely. So you're the lone senior. How was it just being the only senior on the team and kind of the elder statesman?
Honestly, I just used it as to be a leader and to kind of set a role model for all my young ones. And I didn't really look at it as just being the only one to shine. I just kind of blended in with everybody. So I just kind of had to be a role model.
Yeah, well, what was the kind of like the season highlight or the season high moment for you and for yourself?
I think all of our memories is a highlight. Like, I can't specifically say one because they were all beautiful in their own ways.
Yeah.
So,
which game, though, would you say stood out the most? Which game do you think stood out the most?
I think in the beginning of the season, Shawsheen, it kind of just proved how hard we can play, and if we really want it, we can get it, kind of thing.
Okay. Miss Bingham? Now, you get a lot of people put a lot of expectations on you because of your last name and the family tree of basketball players that came through your family. But how are you just able not to just let that affect your game? How are you able to just play your game and set your own kind of legacy?
Because I think of it like
Oh, you just understand that you got to go out there and play.
yeah, I just play to play. Like I don't let what people set like their expectations. I don't let it like bother me because I'm my own person. My dad was his own person. Like all my family, we're all different in our different ways. So yeah.
Yeah. Coming into the season, what was kind of some of the goals that you had set for this season that you wanted to accomplish that you were able to do so this year?
Be a leader. Like try and like win something. Like maybe like set the goal. Maybe it could be like we are like co-champs with our
Conference.
The conference co-champs?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was very much it.
And you had 2 league all-stars? Or 3?
3.
3 league all-stars. How big is that? Just, for getting those 3 league all-stars and having the players be acknowledged for what they did?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, winning or co-champions this year got us 3, and I think that's important. And hopefully in the future we can have even more. I mean, I know that we have a lot of girls that are working hard, and it's nice for them to be recognized. And now there's going to be a target on their backs going into next season because you got a lot of returnees coming back. That's a good thing though? Just shows they got to work harder this summer just to have a better record than they did last year. In that game against Cathedral, losses happen. It happens. That's basketball. But what did everybody learn from that game? Because once again, that was the defending champs. Well, now they won it again. But going up against the champs, what did you learn? What did the team learn? And what do they have to do to get to that point that Cathedral was at? So I think even just watching their warm-ups, honestly, we were all looking and just we could see the work that they put in. We could see, the skills that they have. And so I think something to look up to that we can work towards in the off season. But then also I was super proud of our effort the entire game. We fought probably the hardest that we fought all season long, and I know the score might show something different, but for the state champions that they are, I thought that we really worked really hard and had a pretty good performance. Yeah.
For each of you ladies, I can answer too. What was something you learned from that game that you're going to take into the off season as you get ready for next season? We can start all the way down there for the folks that haven't talking. Bring it all the way down. Don't be shy. What was something you learned from that game that you can take into the off season to work on your game so next year you can try to get to the point where Cathedral is?
I'm going to try to, focus on my dribbling and my defense. Even I've noticed that even if they're like big and have more skills, we can, yeah.
I get what you're saying. Pass it on down.
Can you ask the question again?
Yeah, what was something you learned from the Cathedral game that's going to help you with the off-season training, and so you could try to get to the point where Cathedral is at?
From that game, I noticed that they probably put in a lot of reps in their off season. I think something I could take on my off season is lots of reps like they do, lots of, whether it's shooting, dribbling, it's all the above. They just were all around good players. I think all of us putting in the same in the off season, we could possibly get there.
What I could say, like they said, like work on in the off season, maybe like set a goal for yourself, like how much you want to work out, like things like that. But what I've learned is like how their hustle is, like they never give up,
Yeah.
and how much they put their effort into it. Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you're graduating.
yeah, I kind of wish you guys the best. So I hope you guys just work in the off season on your fundamentals and just work out.
She'll be there in spirit.
For me, I'd say the same. Work off season, keep trying to get better, and yeah.
Yeah. Newly renovated gym helps.
Yeah.
How is it just not playing on the rubber floor no more? It feels like everyone was happy with the wooden floor being put in there, and just the whole facility being updated. The crowd started to show up a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. The floor
Yeah.
is beautiful. We definitely had to adjust to it. It's a different kind of feeling, but you know, we have the advantage because we're in there every day, and I think it's great for the city. I mean, it's a beautiful arena, facility, whatever we want to call it, and probably the nicest gym in the city. So hopefully we can get some more people coming in.
All right. Spring sports, ladies. Spring sports. Any of y'all doing spring sports or no?
A few people.
A few.
Softball,
Okay, softball.
track. We have a couple of girls at track meets today. That's why they're not here.
Okay, I mean, track is good. Keeps you in shape. Track keeps you in shape. Also, before we get out of here, we gotta let them go soon. Our coach of the year, our LCTV coach of the year, we gave it to Coach Caitlin. Congratulations. Our defensive player of the year, we gave it to Allison. And then our first team players, Allison and Angie. So congratulations. Y'all will be receiving something pretty soon. So just giving you the heads up on that.
Thank you.
So congratulations on the season.
Thank you.
We're looking forward next year. So next year we got to the round of 32. Now we got to make a deep run next year. So I'm excited for that. Do y'all have social medias y'all want to plug in before we get out of here? Ladies? No, y'all sure? Y'all sure? They plug their social media or everything else, but now that there's real cameras, they don't want to plug it in. I don't know. This is the Lynn Tech Lady Tigers. Y'all been watching Athletes Corner. We're out of here.
You guys are so fun.
Once again, I'd like to thank the Lynn Tech Lady Tigers for coming on to chat with me. Had a great time with the ladies. Some of them were a little shy, but camera shy happens with teenagers sometimes. Sometimes it happens. But all in all, it was great talking with them. Looking forward to see what they do next season with them only losing one senior. So they got a good core of their team returning. So hopefully they make a deep run next year in the state tournament. So hope you all enjoy the Athletes Corner. I'm Mukala Kabongo. I'm signing out. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.